Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. It looks really beautiful in the vineyard right now, except for row F. We have some extremely wild and crazy vines going on here. This is actually how some people start their vines. They just let them go wild like this and then prune them back. I'm not really sure how many vines I got here. Got 1, 2, 3, and then there's probably 3 down at the other end. What I'm going to do today is get the wheelbarrow and I'm going to prune these back to a couple trunks, or one trunk if that's all I can get out of it. And then I'm going to go through and rake out the row. And when I'm done with that, I'm going to spray glyphosate on the entire row to kill back these weeds. This should look really nice when I'm done. This first vine here, it has 1, 2, 3 vines coming out of the ground, but this one splits right here, and it looks like that one might be a nice trunk. This one's going to be hard to decide on. I'm going to go get the wheelbarrow and my tools, and we'll make a decision then. Yeah, it's really hard to tell. This one just goes all over the place. Oh, that one looks pretty good too. I think we're going to end up going with that trunk over there. Let's go get the tools. Okay, I got my tools and I'm ready to go. I don't think I could wait another day on this because these buds are ready to open, and as soon as this has leaves on it, it'll be impossible to prune. I should have pruned it much earlier than this, but this spring has been just horrible. I'm really lucky that I got the rest of the vineyard pruned. Okay, let's have at this thing. Okay, I'm near the end of the row and I got 3 vines here. This first one is by far the worst. Then comes the second one. I don't think that one's all that bad, but you could tell on these, it looks like all 3 of them have the same problem. It looks like these were tied up here at one time and they slipped down. Now they have this big S shape to them. Like on this one, I don't think that S shape is going to come out. I can either start over from way down there, but what I think I'm going to do is take this off right here, take that off right there, and then use this for the new top. This is real nice and healthy. That's one. The other one is this one here. I don't know about this one right here. It's pretty long, but it doesn't look all that healthy. Then we have this one right here that is kind of going in the right direction. I think when I'm pruning, I'm going to save both of them at first and then see which one looks better once I get all this other stuff out of the way. First thing to do is get off a bunch of these side branches so I can get in here. Okay, this next one is quite the mess. It looks like, so we got two trunks here, and this one right here splits right here, and most of this stuff is garbage, so I think I'll get rid of this. This doesn't look all that great either, but yeah, it comes up to about here before it starts petering out. What it did was bent over and started growing towards the ground, and this stuff just needs to be cut off. The other one, which is this one here, this is not very good. This branch here, this branch is pretty terrible. So is this one. You got to go way down to the bottom before you get to a good branch. So I think I'm going to try to get this one to go up. Otherwise, I'll just cut this off and let the new bud take over. Yeah, this stuff is all pretty much garbage here. All right, let's dive into it and see what we get. Okay, we're on the last vine, and this has two main trunks. All this stuff down here doesn't look that good. So if we follow the trunk up, this, although it's got some nice buds on it, doesn't look that good. Okay, so from here on up, it just looks really terrible. It's got a lot of real close spacings and stuff. And this one right here goes down into the ground and way over to there. I think I'm going to use this as the top. I'll cut this off right here, use that for the top of this trunk, and then this other trunk. This doesn't look all that great, neither does that. This is the only part of it that looks pretty good. So I think if I cut off this, and right here, yeah, see, this is not that good either. Peters out and it's dead at the end. Okay, so it looks like this is going to be a top and this is going to be a top, and there isn't a whole bunch of other stuff to cut off. This one should go pretty quick. Okay, that looks a lot better. This is much more healthy than the stuff that was growing on this trunk right here. These should be the final trunks on this. Pretty much the same for all of these. These should be the final trunks. Hopefully I can get the trellis wires in here soon enough so that any like sprouts that come off of here I can get up and onto the wire this year. That would be great. I'm going to be planting a couple more vines in this row as well this year, and this row should be in production at least with these vines by next year. Alright, let me get this load dumped off, then I'm going to come back with the rake and rake out all this dead stuff, and then the final thing to do is spray this with glyphosate. Okay, I went up and mixed some glyphosate. Now I got to get these rows raked out and get that all cleaned up, and I'll spray the glyphosate and we will be all done. Okay, got her all cleaned up. Now I'm going to walk down and spray as straight of a line as I can on this side and then come back up on the other side doing the same. Then I'll go up and down again and get the stuff in the middle, and that should do it. Okay, that's going to wrap it up. That was a lot of work. This took most of the day, and I'm not sure if I mentioned it or not, but it's over 90 degrees and the humidity is just through the roof. It is a really hot day. We went from too cold to too hot, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, this looks really nice. I'm going to have to get out here and take off some of these side branches as they branch out. Hopefully I can get this trellis done this year. Where these are, this pin right here, that's where the next post goes. Post is right there. Got another one on the other side. I just got to dig the holes. I mean, I can do them by hand. I have a post hole digger, but it's kind of a beast. It's the size of a two-man post hole digger, but it only has one set of handlebars. It's really a hassle using it. But I might pull it out and get at least part way down with that and then use the hand post hole digger. Yeah, these are looking really nice. They're bleeding pretty good, but that'll heal up within a day or two. Gonna have some nice straight edges on the row. Yeah, this one is short. Hopefully I'll be down here and I can take this bud right here and train it up straight up instead of having it flop over like these did last year. I just wasn't able to do much last year because I was building the shop. Yeah, the last ones are way down at the end. And if you've been watching the channel, you know that the blue color to this is just a blue dye. This is just straight glyphosate, or Roundup if you will. Generic Roundup. I think it's Buccaneer. Yeah, this one is going to look real interesting, and I don't mind that. I think it looks cool having the zigzaggy vines. We got a bunch of them, like that one right there. is S-shaped, but there's some in here that are really zigzaggy. That one right there. So that one is looking really nice. This one's going to do really well this year. I think this one is going to do really well this year as well. This is the one that had that really like stunted growth on the main stem right here. And we chose 2 brand new trunks on it. And I believe they're going to do really well. And this is the last one. This is kind of skinny up here, but again, I think this is going to do really well this year. I really got to get this trellis made. If I do, I should be able to get all of these trained onto the wire, which would be really nice. That way I'll get a bunch of fruit on it next year. You can see on the other vines, that is going to open up. That is partly opened up right now, but these will have leaves on them tomorrow. Tomorrow is supposed to be sunny and hotter than today, and then the day after that is supposed to be even hotter and sunny. I think tomorrow is partial sun and real hot, and the day after that is full sun and real hot. Oh, and we have a tornado warning today, right now. It's really calm out. I got caught in a tornado when I was a kid. Well, not in a tornado, but it came like as far as those trees right there. It was coming straight towards us and then turned and went the other way. It was a day a lot like this. It was really hot and really still and calm. And we were swimming in the quarry, and all of a sudden the air raid sign or tornado sirens went off. And we jumped out of the quarry, and we got blasted by the rocks from the parking lot running towards our car. And then it turned and it started raining real hard, and then it was gone. It was calm out again. Yeah, this is looking really nice. Look at that. Buds all the way up and most of the way over. I'm gonna have to train that one the rest of the way. This side is doing really nice. I believe that's the full 3 feet right there. Okay, enough of this. This was the task for today, and like I said, it took a long time. It took most of the day, and I am hot and exhausted right now, so I'm gonna call it quits. Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. Yeah, this one needs watching as well. I got to take one of the shoots from these buds here, whichever one is the best for it, and train it up along the guidepost here. Good, good, good. All right, I will show the progress on this throughout the summer, so if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe and click on the update icon. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you put them in the comments section below. And if you share the video and or give it a like, it helps the channel out greatly. Thanks for watching and have a great day.